Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Veronica. If you are new here, I do videos on motherhood, lifestyle, DIY, travel, and cooking. So if you're interested in that kind of content, definitely stick around and don't forget to subscribe so that you can follow along when I post new videos. Today's video is going to be an Amazon haul. Now, I didn't just buy all of these things recently, but these are kind of like my Amazon favorites at the moment for a baby. Now, I pretty much don't do any shopping in store because hello, global health crisis. And most of the things that I need to buy are kind of difficult to find in stores anyway, and it's just easier to get everything on Amazon. So the things that I am going to show you are the things that I use on a pretty much daily basis. All of them are available on Amazon for delivery, and most of them are available for Amazon Prime. So if you're interested in getting some ideas for things that might make your life a little bit easier for your baby, or just to see what I'm using for my baby, then definitely stick around and keep on watching. One of the very first things that I got for our baby was this bag. Now, it's not the most exciting thing, but it is so practical. I use these bags for literally everything. These are actually wet bags, which means you can put kind of like a dirty diaper in here or dirty clothes if they get soiled while you're out. And I really wanted to find products that weren't like garish or super like colorful, and I'm definitely a gray scale kind of girl, and these are fantastic. And actually just in them I've got some like disposable diaper bags, and I usually put things like our diapers, our wipes, or a change of clothes, or really anything, because it's a decent size, and if it's not completely full, then you just fold it over and stick it in your bag. Now, I do not use a diaper bag at all. I just throw the things I need for Zoe, because she's still so small, in my own handbag, and this is great because it just kind of blends in with the bag and it doesn't look like I've got a bunch of kids stuff in my bag. These are fantastic. I have these in a lot of different sizes. I have more than one. I think I have 4 or 5, and they're really, really useful because I always keep them packed for the most part. It's not packed right now, but I always keep them packed and ready to just grab and go and throw either in the pram or in my handbag if we ever need to go out and have everything ready. So these are really good, and they are very, very cost effective. I don't remember exactly how much they cost, but they often go on sale, so definitely watch out for that. Similar color scheme and similar concept actually is this next item, which I only bought it because I needed a changing pad, and I did not know how useful this thing was going to be. Now, it is a multi-purpose changing pad for when you're on the go, and if I don't have this big bag full of stuff and I just want to take something just to have enough things on me to kind of get us through an outing, then this is definitely what I take. So before I open it up, I will show you how it works. So it's got like a mesh front where you can put lots of little goodies, things that you want to access straight away. And then it's got a pocket right here, which is a completely zippable pocket. And then I usually put something in this bit as well, which is open. So I usually put a diaper or two plus a change of clothes, like a small thin change of clothes. But this is a changing pad, and it is so useful. It's completely machine washable. I wash it at least once or twice a week if we've used it. And it is probably one of my favorite all-time like Amazon purchases for the baby, just because it is so extremely practical, and it is fresh out the wash, so it should be nice and clean, and it just folds out. So this is the waterproof bit. I don't know if you can see it on the camera. It's pretty sizable, pretty big. And this is the soft bit that you put the baby on to change. And this one, when you're done, you literally just fold it up exactly like it just was, and then you fold it and stick it back into the pouch, and it is completely portable and ready to go. So between these two items, you really, for me in any case, because we don't really need to take too much stuff out, this is all we take. We keep it super minimal, super lightweight, and this one is a non-negotiable. Like, if you've got a baby and if you ever leave the house, this will change your life. It is so convenient. Highly recommend this item. Of course, everything will be linked down below in the description box as well. The next thing I got from Amazon is related to food. So Zoe started solids when she was 6 months old, and she is slowly but surely getting the hang of it. And I did a little bit of research, and I have a sippy cup for her, but it kind of is suggesting online that I'm not really supposed to use sippy cups. I don't know. Comment down below if you have any thoughts on that. But apparently we're supposed to use like open cups. Now, I don't know what your 8-month-old / 9-month-old baby is like, but Zoe is not about to drink some water out of an open cup without that cup of water being all over the house. She's just not ready for that, and I'm not really ready for that either. Enter this cup. Now, I think it's called like a magic cup or something. So what you do is you fill it up with water. There's no spout or anything like that. The baby is just supposed to kind of like innately know that she just sucks on the side of it to get the water out. I haven't used it yet, but it looks cute and it has a lot of really, really good reviews. So hopefully that this one is going to be a success and she's going to like it. I do really like this brand though, Nuke, because when we were giving Zoe dummies, she was using that brand as well and she liked it. So fingers crossed that she likes this, and it is convenient because it comes with a little lid and it's spill proof. So I can stick this in my handbag if we want to go out and take some water with us, for example. So this is really, really good. The other food related item, and this was kind of like an emergency purchase because when I started giving Zoe food, I pretty much had no idea what I was doing. And it was just, I mean, it was chaos. There was food everywhere, mess everywhere. She was like throwing bowls across the room. Like, she's a really small baby, but she is not a chill baby. So we needed something to kind of contain the situation a little bit better. And there are these like bamboo suction plates that are really, really popular. Now I find them really expensive and I didn't want to get one. So I got instead this suction-y silicone plate mat thing, which will hopefully mean I am going to be doing less dishes. Now already I really like it because it's got lots of different compartments. It's cute, it matches the cup. It's kind of like the same color scheme. I don't really like things that are super girly, I don't know why. And this is really good because it doesn't suction, but because it's silicone, it's like stays in place. So she's not really as able to easily like tear the mat off and fling it at the wall. Like babies, when they eat, they're like insane. So maybe it's just my baby, actually. Food for thought. But anyway, this is really, really good because I'm not having to kind of do separate bowls like I've been doing. Like honestly, I'm not prepared for feeding Zoe. I was not ready. And I was doing so many dishes per day when really I should just be giving her this and then washing this or rinsing this out every time she uses it. So hopefully over time, this will make my life a little bit easier as well. And it was a pretty good deal. It wasn't very expensive at all. Also in the food related kind of Amazon purchase category, I have another thing which has been a total game changer. I think you can kind of get that Zoe is a slightly messy, slightly wild child when it comes to food. And I got these smocks. Now, these were super cost effective. I will unfold them, but you can see like they come in really cute patterns and they come 5 or 6 in a pack. I'm not exactly sure, but I know that they are 10 pounds for the pack and they're completely washable and you just essentially pop it on her right when she's going to have her food and then you take it off and you put it straight away into the wash, or if your baby's a little bit less fancy than mine, maybe you can reuse it for other meals, but for us we use one per meal. But these are really good because A, they are going to last her a really long time because they've got kind of elastic wrists. It is going to grow with her. I don't think she'll grow out of this anytime soon. It's got a little pouch to catch like random food that she's like hiding for some reason. Why do babies do that? And then it just ties in the back, so the back is empty. It comes in this really cute pattern as well. This one is dinosaurs, which is super cute, but another one has bears on it. Another one has reindeer, flamingos, cute little things. And again, these are completely machine washable. I guess they are. I actually didn't check, but I washed them in the machine. I don't like hand wash them. And I washed them many times and they have 100% stood up. The only criticism I would make of these, but for the price, you can't really complain. They are not waterproof. So if your kid is eating something that's really liquidy or really messy, I tend to put a bib underneath it. That way the bib will catch most of like the wetness, because otherwise it will get on their clothes that they're wearing underneath. Or sometimes before dinner, for example, I just put her in a nappy and I put this on top and then I take it off and put her straight into the bath. So highly recommend them. They're not completely waterproof like some of the more expensive higher end bibs are, but for me, because we go through so many of them per day, it's just not sustainable to have these really expensive ones that are waterproof because it would literally be like hundreds of pounds worth of bibs, and I mean, that's ridiculous. The other item that I bought when Zoe was a very, very young baby, because I knew already I was not gonna wanna clip her nails, is this nail file. Now it is an electric nail file, and these are like really a game changer. I actually don't need to do Zoe's nails too often, but this is really, really good because it comes in a little travel case, which is really convenient. It comes with different files that you use depending on how old the baby is or how soft or how hard the nails are. And it is so easy to use compared to trying to clip or trim nails with a scissors or clippers. All you do is put the little file on here, and then you turn it on, and it just kind of gently vibrates, and it gently buffs away the nail so that you can kind of keep them low and she's not scratching herself. For some reason, like, Zoe's not a chill baby, I've already said that a million times, but she loves this, and she will actually just sit there like this, like she already understands. And I just kind of file her nails, and she just looks at it while I'm doing it, and then she's like, thank you, mother, I love it. So I don't know, for now she likes it, and it is a very, very cost-effective way to take away the stress of having to trim your baby's nails. So I highly recommend this nail trimmer. Along the same lines of kind of like health and beauty, water wipes. These are the original, like, #1 recommended baby wipes by far on any YouTube video about baby essentials or Amazon essentials. I'm including them in this video because I can't find them in stores. I can only find them on Amazon, and these are amazing. Now, I did try to use Sainsbury's wipes once, and they smell foul. Like, they smell so bad. And these are, just like the name suggests, made primarily of water. I think it has fruit extract in them as well. So if we're outside of the house and Zoe gets a little bit messy, these are so much easier to use than using like a muslin or something, because we can just wipe it and then throw it away. Generally speaking, we try to avoid disposable things, but these are definitely an exception because they are so gentle and they are so convenient. Water wipes are definitely one of my all-time favorite Amazon purchases. Now, this next item is a little bit of a random one, but I decided to pick this up because you might recall I mentioned in one of my vlogs how Zoe hates the pram. Now, that was when she was around 4 months old. She's 8 months old now, so it's been a while, and she pretty much still hates the pram. But one thing that helps is this. Now, this is a cushion that goes in the pram. You just pop it in the pram, you snap this bit in, and you are good to go. It has two sides. This side, which is kind of like this breathable mesh, is for when it is hot outside and you want to make sure that the baby's back isn't getting all sweaty and that she can, like, her skin is getting lots of fresh air. And then the other side is just kind of like a softer cottony bit that is just like pure cushion. Now, this has made a big difference. Now, I wouldn't say she loves the pram, but she definitely likes it better when she has her little cushion. She's kind of a little princess, basically, but you know, it's a small price to pay to be able to leave your house with a baby. So if you've got a baby that doesn't really love the pram, I would highly recommend this. It was not expensive at all. It's cute. It comes in lots of different colors and patterns as well. I just got this one because it was a little bit girly, and it does not particularly match the pram that we have, but that's okay. I usually have it on the white side anyway. So definitely recommend this, which again, of course, will be linked down below. All right, I've only got a couple of items left, but these last ones are probably some of Zoe's favorites. So the next one is this toy cell phone. Now, again, I'm a first-time mom. I wasn't expecting a lot of things when it comes to Zoe, but one of the things I was surprised by is how much she loves cell phones and how much she loves remote controls. And obviously this is not as good as the real thing. She still goes after my phone, but this is really cute because it has little sounds. You can push the buttons, and she pushes on these little farm animals and it makes little sounds. And it's kind of like a little bit more of an interactive toy that can kind of distract her from going after my cell phone or after the remote control. It's small and it's relatively durable and it makes cute sounds. So got this on Amazon. It was not very expensive, and she's got her own little smartphone. Little diva. The next items, I think Zoe likes them, but I definitely like them, but are these Dr. Seuss books. Now, I loved Dr. Seuss when I was a little girl, and I love reading them to Zoe as well. Now, they're not really great bedtime stories, mainly because they're quite long, but Zoe does like looking at the pictures in the books. As you can see, they are really colorful. And usually what I do if we're going to use this book for a bedtime story is I will read a couple of pages and then flip through the different pictures so she can see. Now I have Oh, the Places You'll Go, The Cat and the Hat, and One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish, of course, classics. And I must have read this book so many times to Zoe when she was a little baby, trying to get her to fall asleep. And I think the reason I like the Dr. Seuss books so much is because they're fun to read, I think no matter what age. And these are all available on Amazon. And I believe other Dr. Seuss books are available as well, like Green Eggs and Ham and other Dr. Seuss classics. But yeah, these are some of my favorite Amazon purchases, and I am starting up a little bit of a collection for Zoe as well. So I hope she likes them as much as I do. Okay, I have 2 items left to go, and this next item was a bit of a splurge, not in the sense of it was super expensive, but it's kind of not really a necessity, but I saw it and I couldn't resist. Like, I'm just really into all these cute baby things now. I didn't used to like any of this baby type stuff, and now I'm obsessed with anything baby. And it is, you might have seen these before, but it's a suitcase. Now, of course, Zoe does not need a suitcase. Her clothes are very, very small, but I couldn't resist it. I just thought it was so cute. It was, I want to say 50 bucks, and it is a Samsonite. So it's definitely quality, and hopefully it will stand up over time. And when she is old enough to actually kind of like ride on it, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to like, it's got wheels and it's supposed to act as a seat so that when babies are a little bit older, they can sit on it and like you pull them through a train station or pull them through an airport. I don't know if we will ever use it like that, but I just thought it was cute, and it is meant to be a zebra. That's the little zebra. And I just think it's the cutest thing ever. Now, it is actually quite sizable because it's super lightweight, but you can fit a lot of things in there. And even though, of course, we're not traveling a lot, we do go away from time to time where we need to take things with us. And it is nicer to be able to put her clothes and her things and her baby stuff kind of like in a separate bag without having to take up space in our bag. So at the end of the day, I do think it is a good purchase, and hopefully it will be a good investment because, like I said, it was 50 bucks, but it is Samsonite, so it's a good brand, and it is available on Amazon for Prime delivery as well. Okay, now last but definitely not least is this next item. Now, I have several of these, and you will understand why very shortly. It is the Zippity Zip sleep sack. These things are amazing, and I might actually do a video just on this, comparing it to the Magic Merlin sleep suit, which is kind of like the main competitor kind of to this. Now, this revolutionized Zoe's sleep. Now, I've talked at length about our difficulties with her sleeping and so on and so forth, and as soon as I started using this, I mean, it wasn't an overnight change, but there was a dramatic improvement to when she was not using this brand of sleeping bag. Now, what makes these so unique is the shape of the sleep suit. So it's kind of like a flying squirrel, or like I don't even know how you would explain the shape of it. As you can see, the hands and the feet are completely closed in this kind of like triangular shape. And the way it works is that when baby is young, it helps from the startle reflex, from the Moro reflex. So it kind of makes her feel a little bit cozy without being restricted. But what I really love about these particular sleep suits are, well, everything basically, but they're completely machine washable. I wash these all the time because I've got several in rotation, but I don't have a different one for every night of the week. So I am constantly washing them. They stand up really, really good to machine washing. The other thing that I love about them is that I don't need to worry about Zoe being cold or putting extra blankets or anything like that in the bed with her, because you're not really supposed to do that anyway, but these keep her plenty warm. But they're also lightweight enough so that it's breathable, so that if it's a little bit warmer, she's still cool. So it's kind of like the perfect balance between keeping her warm and keeping her cool. And most importantly is that these are sleep suits that will grow with her. She's been wearing the same size for the past several months, but really importantly is she can continue to use them even though she can roll over in her bed. So she can roll from front to back and back to front, and she can completely move around freely even though she is wearing the sleep sack. So the Zippity Zip sleep suit is a huge hit in our household, and we are probably going to be picking up a few more as well, just to kind of add to our collection. Now, they do come in really lovely patterns. I've got this one, I've got another one that has elephants on it, and just a couple of other really, really cute ones. And the downside to these is that they are a little bit pricey. I want to say they're around 30 pounds each. So obviously if you want to get like 3 or 4, that is an investment. But like I mentioned, they do last a really, really long time. So that's it for today's Amazon haul. That was quite a lot of products. Of course, everything is linked down below in the description box. If you have any of these products and if you like them as well, I would love to hear what you think about them, because, or if you have any other suggestions for kind of like really, really useful baby supplies or toys or things that your baby really, really loved, I would love to hear about it. So comment that down below as well. So thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps my channel and it lets me know that you are interested in the content that I am putting out. So until next time, see ya.